everyone. My name is Cassidy and I'm from Ignatian Yoga. Thanks so much for being here with us today. Ignatian Yoga is an organization that's done in collaboration between Jesuits and lay folks. And our work is really to bring into conversation the two deep traditions of Ignatian spirituality and yoga philosophy and practice. And we do that in a variety of different ways, mainly through weekend retreats, both in person, and we provide some virtual retreats as well, and through different reflections that we offer through newsletters, social media, and connections with other people. So we're grateful to be here at the Teach-In once again, and grateful to be connecting with you all in this way, and hope to connect with you in other ways as well. So our time together today is going to be focused on Asana Practice. So it's the physical practice of yoga, and we practice that by moving our body into different positions through the connection of breath to be able to allow ourselves to move more deeper into our body, to build awareness in our bodies, which allows us to build a greater awareness in a sense of self, who we are as created beings, as parts of creation, and who we are in this very moment today. So we're going to be moving into some different posturings. It's a gentle restorative practice, so there's not a ton of movement to it, but you should still be mindful of how your body's feeling in each posture. So you might feel some discomfort, and that's okay. But there's a difference between discomfort of something that might feel new or different or odd, and discomfort where pain is present. So if you're feeling any sort of pain, you want to back off and put yourself into a different position. Perhaps it's just the normal seated position for the time being, and then come back when you're able to join in. But again, our practice is pretty minimal today, so it should be a gentle flow. But again, our bodies are different at different points in the day, different points in time, and our bodies are just different in general. So just be thoughtful about that. So we're going to begin by practicing some work in the upper body. So oftentimes we carry a lot of tension and stress, or at least I know I do, in my shoulders, in my neck, and particularly at this time of virtual connection when I'm sitting at a computer or just sitting much more than I'm used to. That's where a lot of sensations can be, as well as the lower back. So those are the regions we're going to be focusing on today. I think it's also true that when you're in different sessions and you're learning about difficult things, or things that might connect to your own lived experience or to those that you care about, our body holds that tension or that trauma in different ways. So the physical practice of yoga can also help to build awareness around that and help to release some of that as well. And so that's what we'll be doing. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position. Might look like crossed legs, one in front of the other. Perhaps you move into half lotus with bringing one foot on top of the other leg, or maybe a full lotus bind if that's available to you. So hands will come down to your knees and to your shins, and we're just going to fall into the breath. So noticing your natural inhale and exhale. Full inhale and a full exhale. Another deep inhale and exhale. So we'll begin the movement in the neck region. So chin will come towards chest. I usually begin with this practice because I love it, because it just helps me really move into my body and release it. So chin comes towards chest. The breath will help guide our movements. On the inhale, you'll begin some neck rolls. So right ear towards right shoulder as your head reaches back. And exhaling, your left ear towards left shoulder and chin towards chest. Another inhale going back into the right. And exhale as you come forward and down. Another inhale in this direction, off into the right. And exhale forward and down. One more in the same direction. Deep inhale as you reach back, and exhale as you come forward. Moving in the opposite direction, left ear towards left shoulder, head reaches back. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder, chin towards chest. Another inhale, left ear towards left shoulder as your head rolls back. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder, chin towards chest. Last one in this direction, inhaling back, exhaling forward. Moving now into the shoulders. Inhale, rounding of the upper back, shoulders rise to meet your ears. Exhale, shoulder blades together on the back side of the body as your shoulders drop. Inhale, rounding forward, shoulders rise. Exhale, chest pulls through and shoulders drop. Inhale, rounding forward and up. Exhale, down and back. One more inhale, forward and up. Exhale, down and back. One more time, inhale, forward and up. Exhale, down and back. Opposite way this time. So inhale, shoulder blades together as your shoulders rise. And inhale, exhale, forward and down. Inhale, chest pulling through, shoulders rising. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, chest pulls through, chest rises. Exhale, forward and down. One last time, inhale, chest rises and lifts, shoulders rise. Exhale, forward and down. So continuing the movement in this upper chest region and the thoracic spine. Inhale, chest pulls through, gaze looks up. Exhale, holding on to the knees, rounding of the upper back, reaching up, chin towards chest. Belly pulls back towards spine. Inhale, chest pulls through the upper arms, gaze looks up. Exhale, chin towards chest, rounding of the upper back. Two more times. Inhale, rising. Exhale, reaching. Another inhale, chest pulls through, gaze looks up. Exhale, rounding of that upper back, chin towards chest. Inhale, coming back towards center. Right hand comes down to the mat, left hand reaches up and over. Left sit bone stays planted, so just making sure you're not coming up off of the ground or the mat. Deep inhale here. Exhale, reaching up and over to the opposite side. Left hand reaches down, right hand reaches up and over. Right hip bone stays grounded to the mat. Another inhale. Exhale, up and over. Let's bring a little movement in here. So right hand plants down, exhale, reaches up and over on the exhale. Inhale, up and over, opposite side, left hand down, right hand reaches up and over on the exhale. Inhaling up. Exhale, reaching, long stretch on the left side of the body. Inhale up, left hand comes down, right hand reaches over on the exhale, long stretch on the right side of the body. Inhale, coming up, and back to center. So we're going to move into a tabletop position. So hands come directly beneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. Tops of your feet are flat on the mat. So keep the belly engaged here to protect the lower back instead of kind of dumping into your lower back. So keep the tailbone tucked, belly engaged. Really root down into the hands, take hold of the ground underneath you, lifting the knuckles. Push down into the mat. There's a slight rounding in the upper back here to keep that back strong. Moving into cat-cows here. So we did this in seated and we're going to do it in tabletop now to just continue to build that motion. So tailbone begins to tuck, belly begins to drop, chest pulls through the upper arms, gaze looks up. Inhaling. Exhale, pushing into the hands, pushing into the knees, tops of feet, belly pulls back to spine, rounding of the upper back, chin towards chest. Inhale, belly drops. Chest pulls through, gaze looks up. Exhale, pushing into the mat, into the hands, belly towards spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Last time, inhaling, belly towards spine. Come into a child's pose here. So hips move back to your heels, arms extend out in front of you. Your child pose might look quite different from mine. If you have tight hips, your glutes might be higher up from your heels, or if you have some greater flexibility or openness in your hips, perhaps your glutes go back to your heels. So forehead comes to the mat, arms extend out in front of you, and just connect with your breath here. Taking a deep inhale, and a full exhale. Another inhale, and an exhale. Going back to all fours, we're going to move into a bit of a spinal twist. So right hand stands planted down, left hand reaches up, and then you're threading the needle. So left hand comes between your body and your hand and comes down to the mat. Your left ear comes down to the mat, and your right hand can stay planted here alongside the body, or you can take your hand and right hand reaches up and rest on your back here. So it helps to open up across the chest, moving deeper into this bit of a spinal twist. Keep your belly engaged here to protect the lower back. And again, you're welcome to keep your hand right here if that allows you to have some greater stability. Taking a deep inhale and a full exhale. Another deep inhale and a full exhale. Inhale, push into the right palm, lifts the body, left hand reaches up, and exhale back down towards center. So same movement, opposite side. I'm just gonna turn myself around so you can see me better. Left hand stays planted down, right hand reaches up on the inhale. Exhale, right hand threads through. Right ear towards the mat. Left hand can stay planted here, or you're welcome to take your left arm and place your left hand on your back. So just taking note if your hips are going off to the left, see if you can bring them back towards center. See if you can broaden across the collarbones to open up across the chest a little bit further. And though this is a pose that might feel quite different, it's also still a relaxation pose as our head is below our heart. So it helps us move into that space of relaxation. So you might be feeling some conflicting feelings of discomfort or perhaps even anxiousness in this as well. But see if you can really just relax into this pose, relax into the breath. For one more deep inhale and exhale. Left hand comes down to the mat, pushing into the ground, helps you lift your body up. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, coming down. So bringing a little bit more movement into the body. Inhale, left leg reaches back. You can keep your foot still down here if you want some greater sense of balance, or you can lift that left leg up. Right hand reaches forward. Deep inhale here. Exhale, knee towards elbow. Inhale, extending, reaching. Exhale, knee towards elbow. Rounding of that back. One more. Inhale, extending long from the heel to the fingertips. Exhale, belly towards spine, elbow towards knee. Releasing back down. Opposite side. So again, extending that right leg. Feet can stay planted to help with balance. The left arm goes up, or if you'd like to try your balance a bit here, right leg reaches up. Long reach on the inhale. Exhale, knee towards elbow, rounding of that spine. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, knee towards elbow. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, knee towards elbow. One more inhale, extend. Exhale, back towards tabletop. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, hips back towards your heels, child's pose one more time. Take a deep inhale and a full exhale. Another inhale and exhale. Slowly begin to rise up, lifting up off out of child's pose. And we're going to come into onto our backs. So you'll turn over, begin to lie down in whatever way feels most comfortable to you. And you'll bring your right knee up in towards your chest. Take hold either on the top of the shin or on the back of the thigh. And pull that right leg in towards your chest. Allow your head to relax down. So keep both feet flexed and engaged, your left heel reaching forward, and your right knee moving towards your body. So as you inhale, your belly expands. As you exhale, your belly pulls back towards your spine, and perhaps your right leg can move a little bit closer. Another inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. On the exhale, take this right knee and cross it over your body. So you're coming into a reclined spinal twist. So right knee comes off to the left. Your right arm can come out towards the side and gaze looks out over the right shoulder. So notice where you're holding tension in the body now and where you're doing the work. Maybe you're holding a lot of tension in the hip, trying to kind of move your leg a little bit further or hold your leg up. And just see with every exhale if you can just release that work, release that tension, and allow gravity to be at work here. So just take a deep inhale and an exhale. Another inhale and exhale. Inhale, rolling back towards center. Exhale, pull that right leg in towards the body one last time. Inhale, extend the right leg forward. And exhale, bend the left knee, bringing the left thigh towards the chest. So again, welcome to take hold behind the left thigh or the top of the left shin. With every inhale, your belly expands. With every exhale, your belly contracts. Inhaling and exhaling. So we're providing some pressure and some kind of massaging energy into our left hip flexor. So this helps again when we're doing a lot of sitting. Perhaps you're a runner or a biker and your hip flexors build some tension as well. You're welcome to move that leg from left to right if that allows you to move into that space a little more deeper. Inhale here. Exhale, crossing the left knee over the body. Coming to the reclined spinal twist on the opposite side. Left arm reaches out towards the left and gaze looks out over the left shoulder. If you're feeling any tension in the neck from here, you're just welcome to keep your eyes straight up towards the ceiling as well. Seeing if this side feels any different from the spinal twist on the opposite side. Just see if you can really drop into the breath here. Allowing gravity to feel heavy on the body, helping you move deeper into the pose. Inhale. And exhale. Final inhale. And exhale. Inhale, coming back towards center, pulling that left leg in towards the body and bring up the right leg as well. So both legs in towards the body. You rock from left to right. Massage that lower back. Any tension that has built up either maybe from this practice or just from your day. Come towards stillness. Maybe you roll your ankles a bit here, roll your wrists, Stretch your legs, stretch your arms. And we'll come into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So create some distance between both legs, maybe mats with distance or as much room as you have. Right foot falls off to the right, left foot falls off to the left. Arms down on both sides of you. Shoulder blades work under the body. See if you can get your lower back flush to the ground. So coming into our final resting pose, releasing all the work, releasing all the energy. Seeing if we can come into that space of stillness and of peace. Just staying in that pose. Allowing your body to rest. Be noticing the sounds around you, but not letting them distract you. Just letting them be. Exist in these bodies that are beautiful manifestations of God's creation. Sometimes they're in pain, sometimes they're feeling anxious and stress, sometimes they're able to feel at rest and at peace. It's important to acknowledge those different moments in our bodies, those different moments in our spirit and in our mind. Finding ways to work through them by ourselves, perhaps, with others, certainly with God, but working to find these moments of stillness and of rest in our day. And it could be as simple as laying on the ground, sitting in a seat, maybe resting in child's pose. Search for these moments, create these moments, especially as we dedicate ourselves to action for justice, for the goodness of humanity, inspired by our beliefs, by our faith, by our values. It's important to find this rest and this care for our bodies so that we're able to care for one another and certainly for ourselves. So you're welcome to stay in this final resting pose of Shavasana for as long as you'd like. If you feel ready, you can bring some movement towards the body, maybe rolling your wrists and your ankles, reaching your arms and your legs long. And on your next exhale, pull your legs into your body, knees up towards your belly. Taking a moment here for a deep inhale and a full exhale. Then begin to roll off to one side, either off to the right or the left, coming into the fetal position. Position of new life, rebirth, new beginnings. And slowly begin to come up to a seated position. Bring your palms together, your hands up to your heart center. And take this moment to identify something of great value and of gratitude from your day. Perhaps it was something you heard in a session, maybe a new insight or learning that came to you from something that someone else shared. Maybe it's the past 20, 25 minutes that you've had to just be in your body. Give thanks for that experience, for that learning, for that growth, for that opportunity for rest. Thank you for taking this time to practice with us. I hope that you find other ways to connect with us. We provide a lot of opportunities to look at different things like how do the spiritual exercises align with and in moments that are in tension with the practice of yoga, and how is it that both traditions can more deeply inform our understanding of self and of God and of community. We hope to be able to connect with you in community through Ignatian Yoga. You can check out more information at ignatianyoga.com, as well as follow us on social media at Ignatian Yoga. We send out a variety of different resources through our newsletter, so we'd love for you to sign up for that, and hope to see you at different opportunities that we offer to folks in our community. So thank you. Again, my name is Cassidy, and I wish you well.